Neither player connects. Both players check.
Annie's been discouraged from continuation betting. Credit her, she's making an adjustment, but also credit Seidel here.
Eric with the flush draw, he checks. Annie bets 80,000.
This is where she's going to try to pick her pots up now, in lieu of doing so on the flop, which has seemed so ineffective and futile.
Seidel calls.
He'd love to see a diamond here.
Queen of clubs, Annie's jack has her in front.
Oh no, stop it.
Eric bets 105,000.
This is so nasty, what we're seeing here. It literally is like Annie's cards are transparent. Eric seizing every opportunity to get her off napkins. Unbelievable poker here. That facial expression hiding the tension in what has been an extremely tight final for Annie Duke. Two lifelong friends forced to clash, both operating at an extremely high level, neither backing down. Seidel eyeing the title in this, the third and final match to crown a champion here at Caesars Palace.
Back in Las Vegas, the final match of the National Heads Up Poker Championship. Eric Seidel maintaining his chip lead over Annie Duke. It now stands at 272,000. Ace-King suited for Seidel. He raises to 80,000.
I'm all in.
Queen-9 suited, Annie goes all in. Snap call from Eric.
Oh my gosh.
This could be the end of the line for Annie Duke after being down 1-0. Eric Seidel is poised to come back with 2 straight victories to win this year's title.
Here's the flop. Queen, right? The window.
Annie pairs her queen to move ahead.
Pretty strong.
Not over yet, but definitely not the sort of flop Eric was hoping for.
Annie hits 2 pair. Eric's drawing dead, and Duke doubles up to take an imposing chip lead.
It's just that easy for the tides to turn. What a reversal of fortune for Seidel. So close, now so far.
My plan to get lucky has come to fruition.
That was a clever plan.
Eric Seidel, no doubt, feeling some pressure here, calling to mind the famous final table at the World Series in '88.
Queen 8-10 is the flop. Johnny Chan had a straight on the flop. Eric Seidel cannot win this hand, and yet he doesn't know it. Chan is trying to sucker him in. Oh, look at that look of the defending champ. Will Eric Seidel fall for the bait? Yes, he's going all in, and Chan has him. And once again, Johnny Chan has done it.
He was playing a little fast and just keep trying to bluff his money off, so unfortunately, I just sit back and wait for a trap for him, and sure enough, he just bluffed all his money off to me.
He hit the straight, you know, and then from there, I think just my inexperience showed up because he is the best player in the world. He outplayed me.
Humble in defeat, back then a young Eric Seidel. Not going to want to give that sort of interview here today. Just seems like he comes up short in this spot. All the things he's managed to accomplish, and yet never won a televised final table.
Eric goes all in with ace-deuce. Snap call from Annie with pocket 9s.
Ace-deuce off for Eric Seidel. Ace of hearts.
Can Eric Seidel return the favor of a suck-out? Or are we staring at this year's champion? Three cards off the top of the deck will help bring this one into focus.
Annie avoids the ace on the flop and adds an open-ended straight draw.
Over pair and a straight draw.
Eric still hunting an ace.
Here's the turn.
Just as he was before the flop.
And it's
Annie hits her straight.
Hang on here, hang on. There are 2 9s left in the deck. If one of them hit the river, these two are going to split the pot.
Oh, I got 2 outs for a tie.
Yeah.
And 9 can still chop the pot.
Now it's official. Annie Duke is the 2010 National Heads Up Poker Champion.
That was just amazing. Oh my God.
That was a nice run there. Played very
My
tough.
plan to get very lucky came through. Oh wow.
Annie Duke, borderline speechless as a field that began with 64 has made its way down to 1. Annie Duke outlasting a seemingly impossible draw, defeating her old friend Eric Seidel to become the 6th winner of the National Heads Up Poker title. Let's go down to Leanne with the trophy presentation.
Annie, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, I have to ask you, Eric, I'm sure you're disappointed finishing 2nd, but are you happy for your friend Annie?
I am very happy for her. This was a great win.
Coming into this tournament, you were 0-5. Now you're 5-6. I mean, that's a little bit more respectable, huh?
It's a slight improvement, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for playing.
All right.
Okay, Huckseed, our champion from last year, is here to give the trophy to our new winner, Annie Duke. So, Huck, would you like to present the trophy?
Yes, I would. It's very heavy. Watch out.
Okay, all right. Well, I do a lot of yoga. So
That's good.
I got it.
So you got it?
Yep, I got it.
So you have your trophy. Cleopatra has a ring for you.
Oh my
Cleopatra, you want
gosh!
to
All
hand her a
right.
ring?
I think that was made for a man.
That's okay. You can just
Yes.
wear it around your neck, right?
Yes. Oh, look, it's got a little MDC.
All right, and finally,
Yeah.
we have Caesar here holding your $500,000.
That's the good stuff right there.
That's exactly right. I think dinner's going to be on you tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you know, you reminded me of Johnny Chan in 1988, beating him heads up. Do you feel any comparison?
Johnny
Just
Chan
'cause they
probably
look
played
alike.
better than I did. I mean, you know, the honest truth is that I just got lucky on a hand where I pushed in. And, I mean, I'm really, really happy to have won, and I'm happy to have played so close to him. But in the end, it took a suck out for me to do it, but I'll take it.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
You never seemed like you went on tilt. How did you stay so level-headed?
I'm just in general not a big tilter. I mean, I just feel like it's poker, and honestly, if losing a hand is the worst thing that ever happens to me in my life, I mean, honestly, I have a pretty good life. I mean, I think we all have really good lives, and we have families, and this is a wonderful addition to it. But, you know, why? I mean, just because I lose a hand, why would I allow myself to get upset about that? There are much more important things, you know? I finally didn't come in 2nd on NBC. I just want to say that. I got to come in 1st on NBC. Ha ha! I love it.
That wraps up this year's tournament, where Annie Duke has captured the title of 2010 National Heads Up Poker Champion. For Craig Hummer and Ollie Najad, I'm Leanne Tweeden. Good night from Las Vegas.
Don't anyone forget when Phil comes in, we all have to stand up and clap. He's amazing. So amazing.
I knew I should have had a drink before I played you.
There you go, Mr. Connor.
I resent that remark.
Not the worst I've seen.
I like that.
What?
It was pretty mesmerizing.
One time.
This game is evil.
You needled him again.
That's so rude. I don't want to see that again.
Desperate times, Scotty.
No.
You're going to be in bad shape. That makes my stomach hurt.
Where you go puke here?
Check his pulse.
At least we're having fun.
Don't you love this game?
Being in this event represents being a part of an elite club.
Being invited to play in this is a real honor and privilege.
Everyone wants to be invited.
This is the most important tournament for a poker player.
Real poker players love Heads Up.
64 people, and they allowed me to be one of them. I'm thrilled.
Sick has so many meanings, but essentially, sick is not a good thing.
Oh, that's so sick.
It's just so sick.
This is sick truth.
And it is a 9. Jason Mercier is a hunt of the Sweet 16. And it is a heart. Scotty Wynn reaches the final 8.
I'm all in.
And it's another 6. Backs and 6s for Doyle.
Let me see 1-4. Yes! Whoa! Wow!
Sick is losing heads up when you've got a huge chip lead and you have your opponent all in over and over and over again.
They have 95% in chip. I have 5% in chip. I overcome that.
Do you know how hot that is?
It's a 10. Scotty Wynn will double up.
Never know, baby.
3 of hearts. Scotty Wynn will double up again.
You are the man, Scotty.
And it's a 9. Scotty Wynn is on to the Sweet 16.
You know, baby, Scotty don't give up, baby.
Sick is an expression to define abnormal statistical deviations from the norm.
I got my money in with the best hand. I flopped the king, and that looked fantastic for me. Really, his only outs at that point were a 10.
The match was really just a series of jib jab, jib jab, jib jabs.
Here's the river.
Told you I was running good.
Not good enough, Gordon. Locke makes his straight and crushes Phil Gordon.
There's nothing wrong with being lucky. That's woven into the game.
10 ball. 10 ball.
If you say somebody had a sick read, that's like an amazing, like knowing what the other guy's whole cards were, that's a sick read.
My heart is telling me that I'm supposed to put the money in, but my mind can't imagine what I can beat.
My read was, she doesn't have it, she doesn't have it, she doesn't have it.
You don't have anything to say? You've seen the sick calls that I make.
I've kind of forgot that, my read's not always right.
I call.
Wow. Phil follows his heart, but he should have listened to his brain.
It's right in some huge occasions throughout history, but it's not always right, and this time I was wrong.
The word sick, I use it all the time.
I call.
I was asking the dealer for a 5, kind of wiggling my 2 5s.
I've had a long run. If this is the end of my run, I'm okay with that.
And Phil decided to put them right on the opposite sides of the river card.
Put it right inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
If it's going to come, we might as well have a little place for it. So I made a nest, so to speak, for the 5 and dropped right in perfectly.
It's the 5. A miraculous 2-outer is going to send Locke home.
You think the 5 might not have come if I didn't make that?
I think it was coming.
The word sick means that something has happened way against the odds. We get it all in, and I have ace-10 this time, and he has aces. I can't play better than I did.
When I flopped an ace, a lot of people would have been like, yeah, hands over, roll up. But I was like, nope, still got running cards to fade.
So now the only way I can win is with a running king-queen. So the turn's a queen. I'm like, oh, what a tease. And then, boom.
It's a king! What a reversal of fortune!
I was actually just genuinely horrified.
I'm so sorry.
Diving out there and make you sweat it?
I'm already sweating.
It's a 4. He's made the final table. Eric's all in.
Hi, baby, I call.
9-7 full house. Eric Seidel is on to the finals. And it's a straight for Andy Duke. Here's the river. Andy Duke is your heads-up champion.
Did the camera, was it off? It just flicked on.